Come on, love me normally. Oh, I'm starting to remember what was the problem of the YouTube live streams. It's the fact that no one joins. Oh, there's one person. Are you leaving? I mean, I don't have to do this because I've grown a lot on TikTok suddenly, like this summer. I started June with like 500 followers, and right now I have like 18,000. So it's a lot. It's a lot of growth. I'm very happy about it, and it has happened right at the same time I started to lose the momentum from YouTube because no one joins. Mina Walker, hello. YouTube has lost the momentum, and fortunately for me, I got TikTok and I grew a lot on TikTok. So I haven't been doing these live streams, which aren't very popular because right now there's 13 people, but the chat is a bit dead. You know, you have to say something for this to be interactive and for me to have a good time. But I actually miss speaking in English because here no one understands me, or almost nobody understands me if I speak in Spanish. But on TikTok I speak in Spanish because everyone there is Spanish or Latin American. Can you play Vampire Reference in minor key, please? Of course, of course. That's what I'm here for. I actually like to I love playing that song. Alright, I'll play. Let's see if I have a low voice for this one. Oh, Vampire Reference. Alright. 8 people, see? There were 25 people and they left. Alright, this is the song. Well, here we go, I'm turning over the same old effect, and there's a seraphim on my shoulder whispers, please don't turn your head, cause if it weren't for the everything, then anything could happen. If anybody needs me, I'll be in my coffin. Girl, I guess you're just my style. You know I dig you like a tumba, and I'm sorry for the things I've done. I know I ask of you, but please squeeze it rhythm, prevent my heart from stopping. If you still want me, come and find me in my coffin. If you need me, I'll be in my coffin. You could come and okay, and I'll resell for you. So think that was the right move. Shit. Fuck, I lost the momentum of the song. Ah, shit. Alright, let me do it. I know the solo. If you need me, I'll be in my coffin. You could come and knock in, and I'll resell for you. Oh, if you need me, I'll be in my coffin. And I'll be up there walking. I lost the lyric. Back for the date for you. Well, maybe I should switch up the style of my mistakes. The hearts and promises I tend to prefer to break. Oh, but stop the world and melt with me. Friday I'm in love again. If you still want me, come and find me in my coffin. So hold my hands and we'll dance the 12-step on my grave. I killed them and I am for one more chance to be yours, baby. No, I ain't begging, I'm just saying it's an option. Don't let the latest be the last nail in my coffin. If you need me, I'll be in my coffin. You could come and knock, now it's there for you. Whoa, if you need me, I'll be in my coffin. And I'll be up there walking. Back from the dead for you. Shit. Ah, shit, I forgot. Right, let me do it again. What the hell? Right. There's two people. I saw the number go up and then go down back again. Good job, thanks. I sang with you. I I was a little bit rusty, to be honest. Let me see. Someone has something in the Discord. Rarity. Oh yeah, it's pretty rare that I'm live. There's one person. What can I do with this? There's one person watching, and it's just as it has ever been. Like, this live stream has no notable difference with the ones I did last year, and the ones I did last year had people in them. So it's just not worth it for me, to do these live streams, because in TikTok I have, I don't know, at least 10 people per live stream. I have. And it's not unusual that I get more than 40 people, so you are competing against that. I'm sorry for the ones that do want to be in these live streams, but it's not worth it for me. Do you understand? Sorry, person. Sorry, person. I know I got you abandoned. But let me play. Well, announcement. There will be 3 new songs releasing on the 10th of November. TikTok is a better platform for you, I guess. Yeah, although I said it before, I miss speaking in English because there no one speaks English. I can do it if I want, but no one answers in English or very few people, and they ask why you're speaking in English, like why don't you speak in Spanish? Which I can do without a problem. I actually did it the other day. They asked me to speak in English, and I did that for like 5 minutes. Like I answered the whole chat. I have a very active chat there. It's a pity because I really like what I had here, but I guess time changes. I hope you have found another streamer to follow. All right, let me show you. Well, I already played them last time, but Beige, I have finished Beige. I have finished all 3 songs I want to release. Let me play Beige. I think it turned very pretty. I think oh shit, it's a very pretty song, in my opinion. So I'm going to sing it, and then I don't know, maybe I open live on TikTok, because this is a bit sad. Alright, this is the song I wrote for Danny, Adam, and Alana, my flatmates in the Netherlands, which I miss a lot. Who I miss a lot. I actually cried the other day. I was high, I have to say that, but I cried a lot thinking about them. Thinking about the fact that I can't see them physically and talk to them. And I cried so hard, like it was sobbing. I was completely sobbing for a really long time. All right, this is the song I wrote for them. We succeed in building a home. Now I'm living, but it's a pity that I don't feel home. And all you 3 would make a perfect fit for the gap in my soul. It feels funny, tears are running, and I'm feeling low. We knew we'd have to leave, we couldn't avoid our destiny. But we'll fight, I know we'll find each other again. We'll remember not to let our reality fade. It won't fade, we won't forget. If I had to do it all over again, I could have chosen no better friends. So if it were up to me, I'd choose you again and again, again and again. You were my life, thanks for your part. Know that we were meant to be from the start. Somehow we knew how great it would be to learn and to grow and to live by your side. But we ran out of time, now we're apart. I'll always hold a piece of you in my heart, 'cause I know that you'll do the same thing with me. I love you 3. Yeah, I'm sure about that one. We succeed, you succeeded, I felt like home. With you in it, never for a minute I was alone. So and choose you again and again, again and again. You were my life, thanks for your part. Know that we were meant to be from the start. Somehow we knew how great it would be to learn and to grow and to live by your side. But we ran out of time, now we're apart. I'll always hold a piece of you in my heart, 'cause I know that you'll do the same thing with me. I love you three. I thought we didn't need 100 beats brushing our teeth. Now I look at them and wish they were 1,000 more. I thought we didn't need 100 beats brushing our teeth. Now I look at them and wish they were 1,000 more. I thought we didn't need 100 pigs brushing our teeth. Now I look at them and wish they were 1,000 more. And yeah, Chinche bang it. That's the song. That's the song I wrote for them. It's a very pretty song. And I have two other songs. One is the Whenever You Want, which is so good. I think that's my favorite of the three. And then there's the one that has Spanish and English. Last time I was here, it was the part you end the light, and I was so sad. Oh, that's very unlucky. Oh, thank you for the claps. I saw suddenly there were 28 people listening. They didn't seem to like it that much. But 8 people is more than before. Whoop. Alright, I can play the other songs, and it's in the right order. That will be the first song of the EP. It's called Beige. I'm sure about that one. And this one is Gris Blau, Whenever You Want. And I have a little intro based on something Wilbur did in Sira videos, but that isn't in the recording. The official recording will start like, Alicia, hello! Only YouTube Live? Yeah, I felt sad about them, but there's 3 people, so it's not very good. Now see, he's extremely famous on Spanish TikTok. Oh yeah. Like, we have seen random tweets about me, you know, like mentioning me. And it's all thanks to Jagger's book, because it's a very interesting topic actually. But no one knows about it. I am the only one who is an expert in the matter. Alright, this song is called Whenever You Want, Gris Blau. And there's an intro which I will play live, but it's not in the official song. Whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder. I can't remember all these questions in my head. Driving far under the sun, driving fast till I am dead. Hey, if you miss me when you're lonely in your bed, when the fact that this is over is too much for you to shoulder. If you can, just take it slow. Take a sad song, make it better. Whatever you find, whatever you see, wherever you go, wherever you live, you know you fill my life with wonder. Whenever you want, whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder. You know you can come back to me. Anytime, just call this number. Whenever you want, whenever you need, anytime you make a blunder. We made a song, and soon you'll see we're like lightning and the thunder. If you fuck it up with that mug, we'll try to guess and find the answer. God, I'm so tired, so fucking tired, but happy to have a place to go. As an old countryman, it got me back home. I remember all the moments that we shared, all the times you know I've been there, all the times you know I've cared. Whenever you want, whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder. You know you can come back to me anytime, just call this number. Maybe I know you here again, but I'm behind the door and you don't understand. Cause I've been trying to see if you've been home again, but once you're gone you'll never finish, and there's nothing to gain. Like whenever you want, whenever you need, whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder, need to wonder. You know you can, now you can come back to me, come back to me anytime. Just call this number, call this number, call this number that you want, whenever you need, anytime you make a blunder. We made this song, and soon you'll see we're like lightning and thunder. Falling from heaven, I'm rising from hell. You shouldn't have seen you're only a sing pain like. There's someone at the door, they're knocking again. I see you standing, but you can't come in. Whenever you want, whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder. Very nice, very nice. There's a whole. Let me show you. I want to show how this song ends. A little bit, just a little bit, just to have you like, wow. Because this song, I love the ending. Have you listened? There's like, maybe there's 15 different voices in there. Let me count them. There's the two usual ones, the one who is answering, at least 4, 2 on each side, and then I think minimum 2 more. I think there may be 10 voices there, like 10 different voices singing at the same time. So good. One of his best songs, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you so much. I think so too. Oh, he did really well on TikTok. Just learn, we have one. Yeah, but it's in Spanish. Like, half of the TikTok is dedicated to Jagger's book, you know, the one that doesn't make sense. We will read a little bit, don't you worry. And now the next new song is Lady Grey, which has Spanish and English. I think it has more Spanish than English, but the chorus is in English. Or at least part of the chorus. I think it's very nice too. They have told me this song sounds like out of Adventure Time and out of Steven Universe. Different people have told me that. So I guess it has that vibe. I have Jagger's book. Oh yeah, Alicia's reading it. I hope. Alright, this is the song. Me he despertado, mi cuerpo está agotado, otra noche sin dormir, me asalta mi pasado. Abandonada, aún me quedan ganas, y no sin cafeína afronto la mañana. And now I'm going over the mistakes I make around you. When you ask me how I'm doing, I can't open my mouth, but in the worst possible moment I will spill it all loud. Now I'm going over the chance that I have found who wants to be around all of me. And I'm starting to doubt the way I laugh, I talk, I cough, I walk, it's driving me mad. Y ya no sé si tengo claro quién soy, ni si pude cambiar, disculparme y fallar otra vez. Y podré otra vez. Estos patrones me los sé. Y me pregunto si es como será. La rueda no puede parar, no estoy a gusto en mi lugar. O añoro lo que quedó atrás y déjame. No tengo claro si podré seguir pensando que esto es un hogar. Hay algo que me huele mal, me ha dejado abierto el gas y estoy a punto de estallar. Y podré now I'm going over the mistakes I make around you. When you ask me how I'm doing, I can't open my mouth, but in the worst possible moment I will spill it all out. And now I'm going over the chance that I have found who wants to be around all of me. And I'm starting to doubt the way I laugh, I talk, I cough, I walk, it's driving me mad. Y ya no sé si tengo claro quién soy, ni si podré cambiar, perdonarme y fallar otra vez. Y podré That's it. That's the song. I think it's very pretty. And it has. Let me show you. I will show you the first minute of each song. All right. This is. I hope it's all correctly. This is the first minute of Beige. The first song. How pretty! I love Beige. Danny wrote it. Sounds silly and magical. Silly. That's 1 minute. Let's see the second one. Grisblau. Oops. I keep playing that violin. What? We are the orchestra. And more. Oh yeah, just 1 minute. Whenever you want, whenever you need, anytime, no need to wonder. I can't remember all these questions in my head. Driving far under the sun, driving fast till I'm dead. Hey, if you miss me when you're lonely in your bed, when the fact that this is over is too much for you to shoulder. If you can, just take it slow. Take a sad song, make it better. Whatever you find, whatever you see, wherever you go, wherever you live, you know you feel my life with wonder. that's it. That's the first minute of the song. And now, Lady Grey. Let's see, Lady Grey.
Me he despertado, mi cuerpo está agotado, otra noche sin dormir me asalta mi pasado.
Yeah, that's good.
Abandonada, aún me quedan ganas y no sin cafeína afronto la mañana. And now I'm going over the mistakes I make around you. When you ask me how I'm doing, I can't open my mouth, but in the worst possible moment I will spill it all out. And now I'm going over the chance that I have found who wants to be around and love me, and I'm starting to doubt the way.
That's 1 minute. Alright, that was the first minute of each song. The first one is like almost 4 minutes. The second one is more than 4 minutes. And the third one is more than 3 minutes. You haven't heard the best part of each song. Listening is very hard. I appear. Oh, hello, Heart. Heart, I honestly say, you don't have to keep paying the membership. You don't have to do it, man. It's completely up to you. Don't do it for me. I wasn't even sure if you still had it, but because you didn't even say anything to the last song. I showed you one of the songs I'm listening. Holy moly, so many months. 18 months, that's a year and a half. I think this is a good place to stop. A year and a half, it's pretty amazing, to be honest. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, you didn't listen to. I showed you one of the songs. I'm not showing now because they will be new next month. You didn't even say nothing. I don't know if you liked it. 18 months, he cannot break that record. Oh, you mean like break a record? It's not like. I think you mean it like that he has been doing it so many months that he can't stop now, right? Break a record is to like. Break a record is to be the first. Like there's a record and you set a new record. You know, you surpass it. Strike. Oh yeah, like. Is it break the strike? I don't think it's break. It's like end the strike. Well, what do you think? Oh, and I wrote a new song. I wrote a new song which I actually can't show you because I have the lyrics in my phone and I'm using my phone to stream. So unless I can remember them somehow, which I'm not very good at. All right. What's the first line? I wish that fuck. I wish. I wish. I guess it's like I wish I was able to help you when you share your feelings with me, but I can't seem to find the right words. I have never been good with emotions. Bruh, read the lyrics. I don't have them because I have them in my phone and I currently am live streaming with my phone, so I can't do both things at the same time. And you're at 1.69k subs, by the way. Yeah, I noticed. But I know it's like haha funny number, but that's not a lot to me now. Don't you know I'm famous now on TikTok? I have more than 10 times that number. I have 18,000. It's crazy, man. 18,000 in like 4 months. I Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big. But even if I can save you, we'll find some debris so we can float together. No, won't let you sink. Well, whenever you I don't know the verses, man. I only know the chorus. Sometimes I feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big. But even if I can save you, I'll find some debris so we can float together. I won't let you. Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big that even if I can see you, we'll find some debris so we can float together. Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big. But even if I can save you, I'll find some debris so we can float together. I won't let you sink. I only know the chorus by heart. Too bad, too bad. It's a pretty song. It will be Yellow 3, but I don't know when. Beautiful. I don't know when. It's not finished yet. I wish I could understand every language in the world. I'm pretty happy with English and Spanish. Yeah, let's read Jagger's book. Alright. And Zeb. Oh, you're crying more because of Jagger's book. I don't care. Let's read it, and I'm going to read the first page because Alicia has read already the first page. I don't know if she has read anymore, but she has read the first page. So maybe she finds it interesting how I have translated it. All right? Of that we love the decapitations 026 full glory bajo. Under the light of the labyrinth of chameleons, 35% of a flashlight mode converges. Senspo 21? Giving that linterna towards wall and wall. Crushed rolling plus suffering, the great multicolor worm, 7,60. Drugs, bugs, intestines, give it town hall full management, 40% desktop. Yellow suit, blue suit, different responsibilities. And from here, the asphalt is reclaimed. Papa Chegg? Until touching with index annual crushes fingers tell the truth. Witchcraft mode, all racky full of ropes and lies, weight elastic, all cinetic. Head on repose, head jolt, spring full blade, bring the basket closer. PNG sighting, JPEG treated and cured, full bandage, full storm if she trains the UVA, attend to the reason, barely flies, barely shell of eyelid. That becomes strong bird, total bird, powerful scam, there's no cancer. Weight donation, 36% plus time lapse of hair loss, 65 euros. Great at this, plus reading wall well severe. Kiko, cuckold, look at my husband cheating on me, gay sex, mineral, gay sex, gay threesome, gay horsemen, all full of farm bar, all full of milk, HD, little title, some person would crush a baby with the palms of their hands, no threesome, ball, nothing more than jumps monolith, silence, the voice of death, plus please, they wish to swing. Glefan, 6533008. Stick in the wheel, full stop, full fold, push, healing, turny and turny, goes high voltage, full electrocute external nervous system, equals exposed nerves help me detect nutrients, full squirt of Kant, full 20% centrifuge vitals, plus. I really want to understand that. Well, this is normal English. You should be able to. Because the book is in Spanish and I translated the whole book. And look at this. It's very interesting because the book is... It has no paragraphs, or no chapters. It's just like continuous text. All right. Alicia has asked me to play it again, so I will play the chorus again. I mean the meaning. I understand nothing. Well, that's the point of the book. Like sometimes you don't understand nothing, and it's okay. That's the experience of the book. Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big, but even if I can save you, we'll find some degree, so we can flow together. I won't let you. Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big, but even if I can save you, we'll find some debris, so we can flow together. I won't let you Sometimes you feel like you're lost in the sea, and I'm not that good a swimmer, and the storm is so big, but even if I can save you, we'll find some debris, so we can flow together. I won't let you sink. Let's sing Jagger's Page with this melody. Of that wheel of the decapitations, 0 to 6 full glory bajo, under the light of the labyrinth of chameleons, 35% of a flash light mode converges. Since boat 21 gave in that lantern up towards wall and wall, crashed, rolling plus suffering, the great multicolor worm, 7,60 drugs, backs, intestines, kidney town hall, full management, 40% desktop, yellow suit, blue suit, different responsibilities, and from here the asphalt is reclaimed. No way, you can just do that, that's cool. It's not very easy, but I mean, it's not very good either. Hola, ¿qué tal estás? Estupendamente. Wow, beautiful. Well, that's it. Do you want to hear something I play just with the ukulele? I like playing this melody. I know that's well good, that's well good. I didn't mean to play that one. Somehow I already knew at the side of the ukulele that you would play well good. Yeah, but I didn't mean to. This last thing I wrote is mine. Like I played, it's mine. I wrote it, but I played accidentally the other song because it starts very similarly. Like the first notes of the Willwood song are. and mine are. They are similar, but they are not the same. And let me. Oh yeah, I wanted to play this one. I haven't played this one in a very long time, and Alicia really liked it. Shit. What? Alright, let me start over. I didn't know the chord. You prefer speaking in Spanish or English? It's more easy to me to talk in Spanish, and I kind of prefer it. But I don't like speaking only Spanish. I like speaking in English every once in a while. What chord is it? Which one? You just got inspiration from him. Which one? Which chord? The chord I remember it was a D. It wasn't very difficult. I just didn't know which one I had to play. What other things? I'm not going to sing it. Well, no, I'm not going to sing it. But I'm going to play the intro for another song I wrote, which I think it's going to be like a metal song, but I don't know when or how I will record it. Like it? I think it has a lot of rhythm. I don't know. A lot of power. A lot of power. How many instruments do you play? It depends on what you count as playing. If I know one song on an instrument, does it count? But the ukulele and the guitar are very similar. I can also play a little bit of piano. What the hell? Which I'll do right now. ¿Prefieres tocar la guitarra con los dedos o con una púa? No toco casi nunca con una púa. I always play with my fingers. Oh, by the way, if you asked if I prefer to speak in English or Spanish, and I said Spanish, you don't have to speak in Spanish. I'm doing this to speak in English because I do also live streams on TikTok, and there I have almost 20,000 followers, and they all speak Spanish. So when I do a live stream, I speak in Spanish. All right. Let's play a little bit of Cyan. This is my favorite song. It's one of the only songs I know how to play, and I wrote it for my girlfriend. Oh. I felt so good doing that. Do you have you heard that? Is Alicia here? I guess she isn't here, but I played another song. I played another song mixed with the one I was playing, another one of my songs. I didn't even know they had the same chords. But I played it in 3/4 instead of 4/4, which is the normal time signature of the song. It's like. Very well. I love that. Oh, do you have the lyrics for that piano song? Also, does your song have a name? Oh yeah, and I published it. Like it has been in Spotify for more than a year, but it's in Spanish. That song, specifically is in Spanish. And oh no, but you're the one who speaks in Spanish. It's called cyan, like like the color cyan, you know, Cyan, and then it has a longer title in Spanish. But if you look up Cyan Chinche Rojo, it should appear. I have to leave, babe. English Academy. Bye bye, Alicia. Mwah, love you. I will leave soon also. Anything can be 4/4 if you gaslight enough. No, but that song was in 4/4 and I played it in 3/4. This is one of the songs I first remember you for when I tuned to your channel. Oh, yeah. That the last song I played was a song I wrote about a story from Jagger's book. There's a story about a guy who is called Eduardo, like Edward, and he's so special and he's the only one who is who is allowed to be called Eduardo, because if some parents name their baby Eduardo, he personally goes there and drowns the baby. But he's very beloved by his community. So there's like there's like a controversy because some people are against Eduardo drowning babies, but everyone loves Eduardo, so they celebrate. Well, they do like a trial. He's put on trial. Very interesting, huh? So that's what the song is about. The song tells that story in Spanish, of course. Anyway, I think I might leave now. Sorry, guys. No way. Oh yeah. Wait, that's the song. I can read the story actually. Eduardo. Here it is. It says, alright. The unique Eduardo, fuck, that ran through the street with his little bionic legs, going through the market as if he were himself, as himself has a very unique way of doing everything, so unique that they call him the unique Eduardo. Yeah? The fate of the oneselfness that inhabits Eduardo itself, one is oneself to a certain point, that in that coastal village they drowned every newborn that was given Eduardo as a name. Another of the unique Eduardo's eccentricities. So the parents had to be very careful when announcing their son's name in the baptismal font, or he wouldn't breathe air again. Oops. And Eduardo would take him to fill his little blue body with straw and resin to expose him besides the other proto-Eduardos that were hanging from the ceiling of his room of the juices. Poor babies. Personally, I find it horrible. And I'm not the only one. In this coastal village, there's a floating platform in the sea where there's an association set up named Enemies of the Unique Eduardo, the EUE. And there they work restlessly to end all those absurd privileges of Eduardo's. There, every paper has phrases. 06 years after Eduardo ran through that street of the market, the trial of the EUE against the UE began. For now, the acronym. Oh, I want to use. I learned a new word that it was like hitherto. Hitherto, I will check later if it's correct. But hitherto, the acronym of the EUE has one more letter, but that didn't guarantee the victory. In fact, the judge decreed years ago that having fewer letters in the acronym was more beneficial for the judicial triumph. Another one of the absurd privileges of the unique Eduardo that they fight so much to eradicate. Reord, Rory, Airdrow. Fuck, so the judge was unable to put order in order, and he was red with joy, ha 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 ha. Nobody there was silent. As soon as the unique Eduardo entered the court, in that unique way of his, such a savage uproar broke out that they shivered the sharks like this, brrr, like crazy, and it wasn't until 008 days later that the hunger and exhaustion made the euphoria of those present deplete, and calm reigned. Then the trial could begin. And here is where this story ends, like this in this way, in a suspense that dissolves into the 39.2 of 17. And this is the ending of the story. Like, the story doesn't go on. This text has nothing to do, but I will continue a little bit so you can get what I mean with this. Like, this is not part of the story anymore. Contraptions we are used to. All because they have cornered themselves, plus tricks to go back in scam, and thus not having ever been scammed. Full roulettes of temptation, full milk for all their thoughts, and the rifts. Again the rifts. They feed off my command 328 and 2% sacro guava, plus they have opened 0.03 water taps on the wall to fill 3 buckets of water. That's right, they have a good grip on them. Each one travels differently. One goes up, one goes down. And the other one? The other one waits and ducks. How do you say? The other one what? That it waits and ducks. Huh, alright. The thing is that I hadn't really understood you because I'm chewing gum. Together they flood the... Wait a minute, what do they flood? What have you said they flood? I haven't said it yet. The thing is that I'm chewing gum and it's like I don't hear you well. 393.7 and crepit for I don't know, this frog? Is it ambiguous? 01001, 10100 pastures in vain, even zeros and ones, my little decimal stimuli. Ah, yes, oh yes. Why having been feeling this way for more than 3 seconds? Return to me the immediate mentholation of the zeros and the ones. Well, I think this is enough. So you can see how the book works. It's like a flow. It's a constant flow, and sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't, but there's always text. If I were the writer and I have to think all that, this looked really fun to write. Yeah, he says that he had so much fun writing it. Like he spent like 3 months. He had written a lot of stories during the years, and he thought, all right, I'm going to write a book that contains all these stories, but to make it interesting, I'm going to make it like a mutant text, like you don't know if it's making sense or not, like mixing it up with random nonsense and writing new stories. And I'm actually, like, this is 100% real. the guy that wrote this is like a famous YouTuber and streamer on Spain. He has he's not that big in terms of numbers. Like I think he has less than 2 million followers on YouTube, which is his biggest social media. But everyone knows him. Like he's very famous because he's like crazy, you know. Like he's a such a strange character. Like he everything he does is just so surreal. And he wrote this book, and no one took him seriously. But when I discovered this book, I was so amazed by it that I started reading it over and over because of how much I like it. And I am currently the biggest, the greatest expert in the book in the whole world. And I have talked with the author. He knows me by name. And it's the reason I'm growing on TikTok. Are you best friend with the writer ATP? Lol, joking. No, we're not best friends, but he actually knows me. Like, we are friends on Discord. Let me share it because it's really cool. Yeah, but of course, it's not a very famous book. So, this is the only translation, and I can't even share it because it wouldn't be legal. But yeah, it's just such a good book. All right, let me read something else. All right, I'm going to read a story where the main character is a guy named Jonas, which is like your name, Jason, but with some letters reordered, you know? Here it is. All right, I'm going to read these 2 pages. It's very cool. Up and go through the night with no fear. We came so hard. We left everything drenched in juice and we slept in our own puddle. The next morning the wounds had healed. We regained enough spirit to return to the open field and dodge the predators until we reached the circus, just in time to exhibit our juggling art, all flancy, and 19 tight agendas, style first survive and then keep surviving. Noisy Raccoon is the same 48.1111 and K that makes up for the blow the kid took, deformed from the start. Randomizer of joints after the car hit. 3, 2, 8, 9. All these tentacles way too much. Should we lick them faster? 16V. Letting our tongue fall in random places. These magenta sparkles must be looked at with gafitas sunglasses because honestly, so much data was overwhelming them. 39.0, and Pacini who moves her pod like crazy, sprinkling sweat all over the chapel. 58% sliding little dance, plus they regurgitate the words as gargles. 43.92. Tell me that you love me. I need it, full soulless personality, plus all the cracker of the shoulder. Versicle 2. 2. And so Jonas gathered the crowd in the market, for his gesture and his word did indeed the calling. 3. It is now the moment, among food and supplies, to narrate the fable of the rhinoceros. 4. And the crowd came closer to him. 5. In the dry savannah, where no man can live, a rhinoceros walked from shadow to shadow, for its water was little and its thirst was great. 6. In the distance, it spotted a puddle and went to it. Before the puddle, it opened its mouth and stuck out its tongue, for its thirst was great. 7. Its thirst was great, and it drank from the water. 8. But that puddle was not to be drunk from, and so the rhinoceros did not do by drinking from it. 9. It did not drink, but indeed it drank. 10. And as it drank, its hooves lifted off the ground, and the rhinoceros began to float. 11. For drinking from the puddle, it rose slowly into the air until it reached the skies, where it was lost forever. 12. Silence fell upon the crowd in the market, and it was Teresa who replied, "What?" 13. Marcos, who was indeed disappointed, told Jonas, I haven't understood the fable. 14. And Raphael, who had been listening carefully from the beginning, said out loud, Besides, I think rhinos don't have hooves. It's like they have some other thing. 15. Jonas, seeing the crowd disturbed, raised his hand and answered, It went away floating. It went away floating for drinking from the puddle. 16. But the crowd began to agitate and shout, There are some better fables around here. The other day they told me a great one. 17. And so the crowd dispersed until Jonas was left alone with his hand raised. 18. For although his truth was one, the other truths were other. 19. There alone, Jonas, indeed, felt himself floating. 93.01, 16 for 9.02, and Bastocho of Hog Rider, all young, all shimmering for 9.03, and filled her skin with toads, plus powerful impact the one of her vision in all our wild retina. 529 and drum and bass. Lost steps and the master and the puppets plus destructive little ball 590.2. We know the fatir 0001 and not just 0001, but having pressed it so tightly, the varicose veins that remain on his neck seem to answer to the mapping, and using it to guide himself saves him from the hot pasta until new remodel 98. It's so hard to read this, man. What are those numbers mean? The random numbers that appear all over the book usually don't mean a thing. Like, they are there aesthetically, but they don't have any meaning. It's like he explained different reasons, because I actually interviewed the author. He explained different reasons why there are so many numbers. First, in real life we are surrounded by numbers, you know, but when we open a book, there aren't usually a lot of numbers. It's like a little shelter from numbers. But if I look at my phone screen right now, I can see a lot of numbers, like hidden, like in your name. There are numbers in your name, you know. We are surrounded by numbers, and numbers are some things that normal people aren't very comfortable with, you know, because math is hard. I don't have that problem. I have studied physics and I'm studying maths, so I'm comfortable around numbers. The thing is that a normal book is a shelter from those numbers, but not this book. This book has a lot of numbers. It attacks you with numbers. And also he said that numbers activate a logical part of the brain. You know, when we see a number, there's something that fires up in our brain that tell us that number must mean something, you know. It must be measuring something. It must be some kind of quantity or some kind of... It has some meaning. And here it enters in conflict with the fact that the text is so random. Like, there's no meaning at all, you know? So it's confusing to read. And there are some other hidden canonical reasons why the numbers are in the book. For example, there are some times where the numbers are attacking the book. Like, the book talks about how numbers are attacking the text. And the text fights back. And there is a character that drops numbers from her skin. Like, she says, like, oh, sorry, I have a medical condition, and numbers like pop out of my skin. So that's the numbers we are seeing, and some numbers she has left there. And there are some other reasons. But the little numbers that appear in this story, look at this. This number is much bigger than this one. This one are like verses, you know. It's like a story from the Bible. And it's funny because it starts in number 2. It doesn't have number 1. Because most of the stories aren't even stories. There are just parts of stories. Like, he wrote the full story and then he only put as a little part of the story in the book. So it's crazy. It's like the point of the book is like the nonsense, like the fact that you can't understand it fully, and I am the one who understands it most. I have some videos explaining like little hidden jokes in the book that I'm sure I'm the first one. For example, I can tell you one. In the first page, we can see this. Well, I'm going to show you the title, by the way. This is the translation of the title. And Zeb and Dev 6.4 into Swallow the Birds Again and 8081 of Shine Baby Locust 7. That's the title. In the first page, we have this. On repose. It doesn't mean a thing, head on repose. And actually, it's in English also in the book. I can show you. Head on repose. And the rest is in Spanish. Oh, sorry. And if we look up head on repose, there are 3. I realized this on my own. I didn't look this up. Head on repose. We have the first one. Then, look where we are. We're in the middle of the book. We have this. Winds of wisdom. And of course, head on repose. Of archaic wisdom. It means that some wind of knowledge has brought this piece of knowledge from the beginning of the book. Of archaic wisdom. It's like very old wisdom. This piece of information. It has been brought by the wind. And it's here, the same phrase. And then it appears a third time. It says, not letting escape the head on repose. That is already a thing as of little metal, ha ha ha, as of tiny metal that doesn't even fit in my folds. It means that if you realize head on repose is something that has appeared, like you don't let it escape, like you realized it's there's a pattern, you have to win a medal, you know, because you are paying so much attention that you deserve a medal. And I won that medal. I'm the only person that has won that medal. How many times have you read through this book? I don't read it like starting from here and ending here. I read like random pages, and I read a page or two, I close it. And the next day I read like here. But my estimation is that total I have read it 60 times, more than 60 times. It is a lot. It's funny in a way, like you just write stuff and put numbers to kind of confuse the reader. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But he has told me that his process of writing it was very conscious. Like he really thought about what to put, like everything. He doesn't remember now, but when he was writing it, everything had a reason to be. You know, it wasn't just like automatic writing. Like he really thought about it, and he also does it. Look, this book is signed by him, and it has a little text which is also random text. But this is a kind of new book. I'm going to show you the original book. This is the original book. It's completely destroyed and it's completely marked with markers, you know. Oh, and this page is broken. But it's like full of color, you know. And I met with him in real life like 2 weeks ago. Like he came to my city and I went there to see him, and we spoke like for half an hour. It was crazy. And he wrote a super long message on my book. Like this is his signature, and this is a random text. Like I'm going to try to translate it, but it's very difficult. I'm going to start. It's for his 06 head, for his liking hole in the ground in 9006 Bosutos, plus they plant, plus here they stay the 903, 902. Be careful that they get dizzy. Ha ha ha. All the box if we shake it. All the manis get retro dizzy for the marmitage. And it's up to what I know, 9 that 9. Shake, and this with the other hemisphere. And a little heart. And a little heart. And so it's pretty weird. But that's the longest. He writes a different text on each one, and this is the longest one he's written by far, because he knows I'm the greatest expert in the book, and this is the most read Jackers book in the whole world. Might be ancient artifacts one day, who knows? I've seen you read it many times. Now you actually explain more into it. It is something. Oh yeah. This book is a lot. Everything is a lot. Well, I don't have battery, guys. I have to finish. Well, guy, there's 4 people, but 3 of you are very silent. Thank you, Jason397, for being here. And the other 3, thank you too. I don't know if person is still here, like listening passively. I think I thank him too. He was Mr. Fox. Oh, hello. Imagine aliens try to read that. Imagine someone normal try to read that. They don't understand nothing. For real. Yeah, it's so great, man. What a book. What a book. And I'm still finding little things, you know. There are some times that I think like, I thought this made no sense, and now I see it. Now I see like the thought process behind this, which makes me think that everything has a thought process behind it. Like, I believe him. I believe the author. It's just so inaccessible. It's just, you could I don't know. You could study this book for a whole life, which is what I plan to do. Alien human read along. What the fuck is this? Well, thank you very much for being here. I don't know when will I do another live stream, but I had fun. And it's good to practice English. I feel myself a little rusty expressing myself. Or I just don't remember that I wasn't that good. Well, thank you very much. I hope I can make it here next time. Oh, there will be for sure one in less than a month. Like, I plan to release the new songs on 10th of November. So I guess the 9th or the 10th I will do a live stream to show them. Like, to tell you, hey guys, there's three new songs. And I'm very proud of them. I think they are the highest quality songs I have ever made. They are about my flatmates from the Netherlands. Well, happy to be here. Have a good night. Have a good night too. Bye bye, Jason. See you next time. Bye bye bye.